Cards, please.
The gambling came in here about 1935, 36, just about the time the dam was being completed, but nothing like there is now. I came to Las Vegas in 1929 from Reno, where I was with the Nevada State Journal.
The history of Southern Nevada has been one of my principal avocations as well as vocations, and this picture is one of the most historic scenes of the Las Vegas Valley area. It was painted in 1876. The picture depicts the meadows, which is the actual translation of Las Vegas.
When I first came down here, I took over as editor of the Review Journal. There were 5,000 people when I came to Las Vegas. There was one paved street, Fremont Street.
There was one school, there were about 4 churches, but the railroad people dominated much of the town.
See, they had steam engines then. This was about halfway between Barstow and Milford, Utah. And it was a perfect stopping place to get water.
There actually were 3 natural artesian springs.
And that is the reason that Las Vegas was established as a division point of the Union Pacific Railroad.
Another phase of that, there was a large ice-making plant, and that building is still standing over on South Main Street.
Now remember, in 1929, when I came down here, there was no air conditioning, whatever.
Men really punished themselves instead of going in shirt sleeves as they would now. But this was, I think, part of the social structure of Las Vegas. It delineated the workmen who were employed by the railroad from the community leaders who owned a business or practiced law or medicine or whatever.
And the eating places, for a place that now has so many gourmet dining places, there was only one place to eat then.
That was the dining room operated by the Union Pacific Railroad and popularly called the Beanery.
Well, that was the hub of the activity as far as the city of Las Vegas was concerned.
Those who had automobiles were the elite of Las Vegas, and they got themselves all gussied up with the women with the big hats and veils tied under their chins.
They go on picnics.
Yes, the 4th of July and Labor Day were 2 big events that always had parades.
And I can remember even as late as 1930, 31, it used to take us 8 hours to go from here to Los Angeles by automobile.